News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
A home is ravaged by flames on the north side of town, and a family speaks out regarding a young child's near drowning. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Eunette Gentry. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Residents are displaced following a home fire. It's Thursday, October 18th. I'm Eunette Gentry. A garage fire quickly ignited a home Wednesday night on Palm Drive, and that smoke could be seen throughout the valley as part of that structure was engulfed by flames.
Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to a fully engulfed garage fire last night on Palm Drive, just north of Bella Vista off Barney Street. How the fire started is under the investigation of Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue. However, it appears to be accidental in nature. The garage was a complete loss upon arrival and ignited part of the manufactured dwelling. Fire crews made an interior attack to attempt to extinguish the blaze, which was inside the roof of this home. No injuries were reported at the time of the fire. Additional water tenders and engines arrived on scene to get control of this blaze. The home received significant fire, smoke, and water damage. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And the family of Jamison Novotny is still reeling in pain and regret following his near drowning 11 days ago at the family home here in Pahrump. The parents of the 3-year-old have hardly left his bedside at UMC Children's Hospital in Las Vegas. Today we spoke to Jamison's grandmother and uncle about that tragic event and the hope they have for treatment to bring back that enormously precious child.
Apparently what happened was all the kids were playing inside, playing video games with each other, brothers, sisters, and sometime during that, their father went to put the little one down for a nap, and around that time, it appears that Jamison was able to get outside, and from what we can put together, he was playing with a toy, and the toy fell in the pool, and it looks like he may have slipped in after it. After that, the other kids came outside and they noticed him, and the middle brother jumped in to try to pull him out. The older brother went inside to get their father, and he came running out to also jump in the water to help get him out of the pool. And at that point, when they pulled him out, my parents immediately started giving him CPR, chest compressions, and oxygen. Right now, he's at UMC Children's Hospital in Las Vegas, and he's in a vegetative state, pretty much in a coma. And, the next step in his kind of recovery, if you will, is a trach in his throat so he can breathe. And after that point, he can pretty much be self-sustaining outside of a G-tube that provides him food to his stomach. One thing that keeps presenting itself is this hyperbaric chamber, and we're hoping that might help him. We're really, scraping the barrel to try to find anything we can to help him pull through this and help him make some sort of recovery. We're optimistic. We're cautiously optimistic. But yeah, that's one of the things that we've been looking into that has been kind of repeatedly, brought up and suggested. So it's definitely one of the things we want to try. We're willing to try anything to try to get him out of his current condition. The doctors at this point are putting him at a 7 out of 15 on the Glasgow coma scale. And because we're dealing with his brain, and it's really hard to make a prognosis on what kind of recovery, if any, that he'll be able to make.
He's opened his eyes, he's moved his arms. To us, it kind of appears he's trying to follow voices. I don't know. It's wishful thinking, but it still gives you hope.
There's a lot of residual guilt and everything that is overwhelming with families when a situation like this happens. How are they handling it?
Not good.
Not good.
Not good. Every parent, no matter however this happens, they're going to take the full brunt of it and feel the entire guilt and replay it over and over and over in their head, and they're living in their own misery, I'm sure, as any parent would when something like this happens.
The GoFundMe page is Second Chance for Jamison.
Yes. We started this in the hopes that we can raise money to try alternative treatments and anything we can outside of UMC, and trying to grasp at any sliver of hope.
Yeah.
And so his GoFundMe page, there's been a ton of support, and we really appreciate what everyone has done. But it's called Second Chance for Jamison.
Can you tell me what Jamison was like before the accident?
A crazy 3-year-old kid, as you would imagine.
He's full of life.
Full of life, loves to play, loves to dance around and play with his brother and his sister, and just very active. He loves the park. Harvest Fest, he got to go in and see the monster trucks and the motorcycles, and he was just ecstatic. That was a big highlight for him, you know.
And News 46 would like to extend our deepest prayers and sympathy to that toddler and their family as they pray for his recovery. We'll be right back.